Good afternoon, everyone. Ian Maddox, HMFP, connecting with you on our weekly video. As always, our goal is Financial Planning Simplified, and we're going to work through a little bit of financial alphabet soup today. We've done this in the past where we talk about some definitions of terms that are very commonplace in our industry. However, the general public doesn't always understand exactly what this is or that is. So today, we're going to talk about just two things. One, broker-dealer versus registered investment advisor. There are distinct differences, and they're important for you to understand as a consumer, whether you're currently working with an advisor, considering working with an advisor, maybe in the process of selecting one right now. So let's talk about this quickly. Just a couple of important points. First of all, let's start with this premise. The financial industry can be complicated. It is also regulated, not unlike the legal industry, the medical industry, engineering. All of those industries have regulations so that there's a standard protocol, at least within a range, of how people operate. Why is that? Well, unfortunately, not everybody follows the rules. Not everyone does right and wrong. Some people do wrong, and so we have to have regulations. So let's get into the weeds here a little bit. First of all, broker-dealer is regulated by FINRA, the Financial Industry Regulatory Authority. All right? Registered investment advisors, or in short as they're called, RIAs, are regulated by the Securities and Exchange Commission. So if I'm out there in the marketplace and I'm talking to an advisor, I'm talking to a person that works in the financial industry, I need to understand how they're affiliated. Are you affiliated with a broker-dealer? Are you affiliated with an RIA? Are you affiliated with both? The broker-dealer, couple of things. First of all, when it comes to providing guidance, the broker-dealer advisor is held to what's called the suitability standard. That is different than what an RIA, or registered investment advisor is held to. They are held to a fiduciary standard. You may say, okay, what's the difference between suitability and fiduciary? There are distinct differences. First of all, we'll say this. The fiduciary standard is a higher standard than suitability. Suitability says, does the client have enough money? Have you looked at a risk tolerance? Does it meet certain criteria, a snapshot in time, as of today, as of this moment, right? The fiduciary standard goes much beyond that. The fiduciary standard says, okay, Mr. and Mrs. Client, what are your long-term financial goals? What are you trying to accomplish? It requires the person that is holding themselves out, an advisor like myself, as a fiduciary, to always, day in and day out, put the client's needs ahead of everything else. And especially and including the advisor's benefit or advantage. So the fiduciary standard rises above, okay, the suitability standard. Now, there is a third model, which is what's called a hybrid advisor, which is duly registered. In other words, they are associated with both a broker-dealer and a registered investment advisor. That actually happens to be the model that we hold to at HMFP. I'm not going to get into the reasons why we do that. I think it's a good model. At the end of the day, when you're selecting an advisor, you need somebody that you trust. Transparency is incredibly important, and understanding how they're compensated, and that's the last piece of this equation. The broker-dealer is really about selling a product, and commissions are paid, right? So you sell something, you're compensated for that sell. The fiduciary model exclusively charges fees. That may be fees for assets under management, or it may be a flat consulting fee. But even when you think about that, you can see how the suitability or the standards are a little bit different when it comes to compensation. So again, hope that's helpful information to you. Look forward to connecting again. Click the links if you want to connect with us, ask questions, anything we can do to be of help. Happy to do it. Again, look forward to connecting with you again soon. Ian Maddox, HMFP. Have a great day.